Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking the video. It means a lot to you guys keep clicking. If you guys keep clicking, I'll keep making. And today we're talking about our boy Cody, man. Oh my god, this guy was a fantastic casting choice by CBS. I think this is exactly what we need more of on Survivor, and I think everything about this man is perfect, but he did get his ass taken out. So we are going to talk about what he did wrong, what Jesse does right here against him, and if it was smart to take him out here. Okay, so before we get into his boot episode, which is the main topic of discussion in this video, if you guys aren't liked, sharing, subscribing, make sure to do that because it's free, it's easy, and it really helps the channel out. Okay, so let's actually start back earlier in the game. So Jesse and Cody come to power on their tribe. In the pre-merge, they decide to, instead of keeping NECA, their solid third ally, the person who makes them a very strong trio, they take her out in favor of trying not to lose more challenges, and it works. They don't lose any more challenges. They only have to vote out Justine, and then from there, obviously NECA, and they get to take both Noelle and Dwight to the merge. Dwight does not make the jury, but Noelle does. And so in the end, this is the path that they took. I'm curious to see what would have happened if they had kept NECA. Is NECA the sacrificial blindside here, or is Cody still going home here? Really, who knows? At the start of this episode, and really throughout this post-merge in the past few episodes, all of the guys have been trying to work together. Cody has been trying to pull in Jesse, Owen, and Gabler, and even Sammy last round, and try and create an all guys thing. It's not out there and blatant, but it is clear that the guys want to work together, specifically to get out Carla, who's a big threat in the game and who they all believe, has an idol. So they feel like that's in their best interest. It never really fully comes together, but that guys power dynamic is definitely important during the post-merge and his boot episode. So we see Owen at the start of the episode try and kind of separate the two girls, kind of make them divide and splinter by basically telling both of them that the other one is going after them. And they both kind of eat it up. They both have a convo. Carla doesn't really trust Cassidy, and Cassidy doesn't trust Carla. There's definitely some mistrust there, and they both really don't want to work together at all. And so this plan does work, but it leads to Cody going home, as these two girls can now be picked up for free votes, which is what Jesse does later on. In this episode, we also get a sense that Carla is very confident. She gets a very cocky and really negative edit, almost like a villain edit. Cody gets the same type of cocky edit. The difference is with him, we feel like it's warranted, and on top of that, he's going and doing it against Carla. He's plotting against the person who's already kind of acting like an asshole. So it's not seen as negative necessarily, it's seen more as cocky, whereas in Carla's cocky edit is seen as specifically negative. Okay, so fast forwarding in the episode, we see Cassidy win the immunity challenge, which is big because now Cassidy is not a fallback vote. If they want to target Carla, they have to go for Carla herself. On top of that, with Cassidy actually being safe, Cody and Carla, it's now kind of public info that they both have idols. Everybody knows that, and it leaves Owen, Jesse, and Gabler on the chopping block here, as they assume that Carla and Cody are going to play their idols. Now, Cody goes to Carla here with a genius plan, at least in Carla's eyes, which is that since they have the idols, why not make them work for 2 rounds for both of them? So instead of Cody trying to bait Carla or Carla trying to bait Cody, why don't they just play both of their idols, or at least say that they're going to play their idols, bluff it. At this round, both of them can corroborate each other's story, saying that they're both going to play the idols, and then they don't play them, and then next round they actually play them at 5, and then they're both guaranteed 4. This is a plan that Carla loves, and Cody acts like he loves because he makes it up, but he doesn't actually like this plan. Instead, he's just trying to do exactly what the plan does not, which is to coat the other person into not playing their idol. He's trying to make Carla not play her idol here and kind of swindle her. In a way, the plan itself, what it's trying to mock, is what it's actually doing, which is trying to screw over Carla while Cody gets through the round scot-free. And it's almost an ingenious plan. The mistake that he makes here is that he goes and tells Jesse. Now, of course, I'm joking. He had to go tell Jesse, but it's very unfortunate that Jesse was not on board to make this plan happen. More on Cody's master plan. So part of it was that because Carla and Cody have the idols and it leaves Jesse, Owen, and Gabler vulnerable, Jesse, Owen, and Gabler have to flip on each other, basically making it so that Carla and Cody become these swing votes along with Cassidy. Where basically anybody who's safe controls the vote because they're not, the people who are up for grabs. They are the swing votes in the middle, leaving Jesse and Owen specifically. Although Gabler could go home, it's mainly Jesse and Owen to kind of convince the main three to flip to their side. And it really puts Jesse and Owen in a tough spot. This is, at least on paper, not a good vote for either of them. Now, this is a worse vote for Owen because Jesse and Cody are friends, and Jesse's kind of in on this plan. The difference, I feel like, is that they're both still on paper on the bottom of this vote, and that's, I think, part of why Jesse wasn't really down for this. It's not really a good look. So Jesse, when he's told about this to Cody, he immediately goes into, no, this just can't work. Originally, he's like, that's a good idea, like a great move. And then he gets to thinking and he's like, that's a great move. That's almost too good of a move. It's a move that he's making without me. And I think he realized that Cody could argue that that's his one move that they made separately, that Cody was in more control in. And if they went to the end together, he thinks probably that Cody could use that to win over him. I disagree. I think Jesse beats Cody at the end, and I personally think that this move wasn't necessarily the smartest, as I think Jesse could have gone to the end with Cody and probably won. But nonetheless, Jesse decides that he needs to get out Cody, so he goes and tells Owen and Gabler what the plan is. Carla is kind of just left in the dark to vote out Owen, and it basically puts it all on Cody. Now, Cody does not have his own idol. This is key here because if Cody got spooked, he could just play his idol, and then the whole plan backfires. But what's key here is that Jesse has Cody's idol. He has control of it. I don't know why Cody lets him have it. I think that's Cody's biggest mistake here, is not keeping possession of his own idol. He should have kept it, and to have to ask Jesse for it, to me, is never a good thing here. I think when he wants to take it to show to Carla, he should have just kept it, because at one point he takes it from Jesse to show to Carla, and then off screen he gives it back to Jesse before tribal, so that Jesse can then play his own idol on Owen, the person who he's voting for. Again, it's very, very sneaky here. Very, very good by Jesse. It also puts Carla in a weird spot where she voted for Owen now publicly, and Owen's still there, so he can kind of solidify Owen as a number one friend on the island, especially since he played the idol for Owen. Again, just great gameplay by Jesse here. I think it was overall an unnecessary move, but a very flashy one at that. But what do you think of Jesse's move on Cody? Was it necessary? Let me know down below in the comments. As always, none of this happens without you guys. I'm sure you guys speaking in a weird microphone. If that's what, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.